Guess who's back? Back again. Phoenix back to predict. Today, I am going to predict Premier League table of the 25-26 season. Let's go! 20th place is going to be bloody Burnley.
Always bloody Burnley.
The best player last season, James Trafford, who kept so many clean sheets, is gone to Man City, as well as their captain, Brownhill. Players like Okudzuku, Marcus Edwards, and Dubravka will not be enough. Kyle Walker will also get cooked every single week. You can just see it. 19th place is going to be Leeds United, even though they kept their core players like Nonto, Tanaka, and Pascal Struijk. And also buying a very good goalkeeper from Lyon, Mr. Peri Peri Sauce. Players like Solomon is going back to Spurs. Additionally, Daniel Farke has very poor Premier League record that will definitely haunt them. 18th place is Brentford. Yes, it's a hot take, but they lost many core members like their coach, Thomas Frank, their captain, Norgard, and their best player, Brian Mbeumo.
Hit the rolling stone with the rolling on.
With Wissa most likely going to join Newcastle, players like Sade and Damsgaard are going to carry them, and I don't think they can. At 17th place is Sunderland. They signed so many players like Nottingham Forest a few years ago. They signed Adingra, Xhaka, Renildo, Lefi, Gil. I respect that. The Stadium of Light will be lighting up again. Whoa! They will survive the relegation. 16th place is Wolverhampton Wanderers. They had a very good end of last season with their new coach Vitor Pereira. However, they sold their two best players in Cunha and Aït-Nouri, and they will be in very big trouble. The mighty Strand Larsen will be the leader of the team and will be one to watch for next season. 15th place is going to be West Ham United. They only had a couple of signings, which is Kyle Walker and Callum Wilson. I don't think it's enough really, because they sold the best player in Kudus and Soufal. I don't rate Graham Potter as well, but Mr. Consistent Jared Bowen will keep them in the league. At 14th is Everton. They're going to have to adapt to the new stadium, but I don't think there's going to be any problem with it. I love players like Alcaraz and Ndiaye, and also Barry, the new signing, which is definitely better than Calvert-Lewin. I also like the addition of Dewsbury Hall. 13th is Fulham. At 12th place is Crystal Palace. This is the most obvious prediction of all time. I don't know whether they'll be playing in Europa or Conference League. Nonetheless, the higher amount of games will make the players fatigue. I just want to say I love the attacking trio of Eze, Mateta, and Sarr. 11th place is Nottingham Forest. They're going to have a big drop-off from last season because most of the players will not be able to replicate the form. They're also losing Elanga to Newcastle. I still like the replacement though, Endor, he's definitely going to cook. And also the arrival, Jesus, the striker. I actually like him based on his performance in the World Cup. At 10th is Bournemouth. They replaced Kepa with Petrovic. They replaced Kirkes with Trafford. They replaced Huijsen with no one. And Zabani is going to PSG as well. The defense will be in big trouble. So they're gonna drop off, but not too much because Iraola is a very good coach. At 9th is Brighton and Hove Albion, or should I say Chelsea Academy, because they literally just sold João Pedro to them. They lost players like Estupinan, Adingra, and Ferguson, but I don't think it's going to impact them that much because they have a very good system. They keep signing young gems like Kostulas, Coppola, Boscogli, and De Kuiper, so they're going to be fine. At 8th place is Aston Villa. They're going to have a big fall-off from not getting into the Champions League because of the referee mistake against Man United.
For getting himself into further trouble.
Many of the loan signings are also going back, like Marcus Rashford and Asensio. If Watkins get injured, who's going to play at striker? Marlon ain't going to cut it, man. The Emi Martinez replacement, Bizet, doesn't look promising as well. He has one cap for Netherlands at the age of 34. There's a dead baller on right there. At 8th place is Newcastle, the most physical midfield in the league. But fuck this team. I hope this team lose every game. The referee is always siding with them. Look at Guimaraes. Jolinton. Such a cheat, man. Next season, Isak's going to be doing the celebration against you guys next season. You cheat. At 6th place is Manchester United. They had big signings of Cunha and Bermo, Sesko and potentially Baleba. The Amorim system needs 2 defensive midfielders who can run, but they have none right now. They won't cook, but they're gonna finish higher. At 5th is Tottenham Hotspur. Well done, mate, for going to the Champions League, mate. Kudus will be a flop, mate. Wait, I just realized Postecoglou has been sacked, so I don't know why I did that. At 4th is Chelsea. Maresca is a very, very good coach. They made so many signings like Pedro, Delap, Estevao, Gittens, Hato, Sarr, Paez. But I'd rather have too many players than too little, and they've proved to be alright last season. At 3rd place is Arsenal. I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Arteta is in big pressure because we've been finishing 2nd place for so many seasons.
It's been 84 years.
The signing of Gyökeres that seems to be the final piece might not work because he's not getting the services. Players like Odegaard is regressing a lot, man. He's not creating chances like that before. 2nd place is Man City. Great additions of Reinders, Aït-Nouri and James Trafford. And you know Turkey made me cream when he played against Spain. So he'll definitely cook. Pep is Pep and Haaland is Haaland. At first is sadly Liverpool, man. They're spending money like they've never spent before. Words, Cortez, Frimpong and possibly Isak as well.
Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money.
Watch out for Ngumoha. That's it for the prediction. Hopefully I'm wrong, you know, because I want Arsenal to win the league. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.